So I'll take you through some tips on the SHL and psychometric tests. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Zanele. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Press the subscribe button below. Remember to also press that bell button for notifications every time you want to get a notification when I upload new content, right? So I've done a couple of series on the GCC on some leadership and development, and also now exploring the GCC for minds and works. I have touched a bit around the PRH and application with EXA, and I've also started a bit of a series in parallel with MBA for business leaders, and also some of the tips that you can look into if you're looking to apply for your MBA. We've spoken a bit about your triple accreditation. Check out my previous video if you haven't seen it. But you will find that they may ask for a GMAT score or an SHL for you to have a minimum requirement to pass mark for you to apply for your MBA. It's probably one of the key things to look out for if you're wanting to know if your institution or your qualification will be internationally recognized, because these are from global standards. I'll unpack a bit around the SHL. Ultimately, these are one of the leading institutions or the leading psychometric tests that you can apply or use either for application for jobs. Some organizations actually use them as part of their recruitment process, or if you're looking to get your application for an MBA or business course. Why do they do this? Basically, they want to see that you can meet the minimum requirements for the role or task that you have. It's really an indication of your personality, how you perform under pressure, your technical understanding or aptitude, and also they measure that against what they call a norm or a group average. Not so much about the score that you get, because if you look at it in isolation, it may not tell you much. But if you're looking at it in comparison to, say, the industry norm, or in comparison to a group or a sample, you might find that you're either ahead, part of the average, or below average. What they also do with these tests is that they are timed. So they're also wanting to see how you reason and how you apply yourself under pressure. Do you take shortcuts, or are you one to still keep your calm, you finish your questions, but at times it might take you too long and you don't necessarily get to the end? So these are the types of things that they weigh up, and depending on your profile, it might actually be exactly what they're looking for that particular institution or role or job, or for even your course in the MBA. The things that I'll tell you guys not to fret about: if you find that you don't pass or you don't make it, you may actually realize that that job or the type of industry that you're looking to get to is just not for you. Your profile might be exceptional for another industry, but you're just needing to figure out and find out which one that is. So the reason they also use the SHL is that it's an online psychometric test. So from a cost point of view, it is very cost efficient for the institution to apply and adopt. It also helps them obviously to narrow down and shortlist candidates and make sure that they really spend and invest the time in interviewing those who are really close to the type of individual and profile that they're looking for. So I mentioned that they get a look at your technical abilities for that particular role, or even for the MBA or whatever it is that you're doing that psychometric test for. So there's a number of tests, right? So there's a series. There's numerical reasoning, there's inductive reasoning, there's verbal reasoning, mechanical reasoning, just to name a few. So they are extensive, and depending on the type of role that you're applying for, they may just narrow it down to 1 or 2 or even 4, looking to see how you reason in those different aspects of the technical requirements. So I'll share a couple of tips, and really just 5 key tips on what to look out for when you are going through these psychometric tests. And it's not so much about cramming them, but really around understanding, number 1, the types of questions they ask, the application, and trying to get yourself and prepare yourself so you have the best chance possible for you to succeed. Remember to live your best life, learn as you grow, and lead for change. Ciao.